What's up, guys?
It's a lovely video camera you got there.
You like it, mate? How are you?
Fantastic.
Good, good.
Anything I can help you with today? Good afternoon.
No, thank you. Good afternoon.
You okay, sir?
How are you?
Are you part of this vehicle stop?
No, sorry.
No, do you just live around here, dear?
Can you identify yourself, please, officer?
Can you identify yourself? My collar number's there, it's very visible.
Can you tell me? Can't read.
5754.
Cheers.
Thank you. What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
Do I have to give my name?
No, you don't have to. Just merely making polite
Yeah, I'm going to politely decline.
That's fine. I don't mind you filming.
You know?
Just keep safe distance from the
Yeah,
vehicle
safe enough, yeah.
No issue if you're filming though.
I like your beard.
Thank you. I would say same to you, but
Grand is that?
I can't see yours, that's all.
You can see it, not a problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice day for it.
Lovely, isn't it?
You been out and about?
Yeah, I have actually. I've been all over today.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Cool.
been very busy.
You picked the right day for it.
Yeah, it's grand, isn't it?
Hopefully it stays like this for a bit.
Yeah.
Video opens with a calm greeting, but the tension rises immediately as the cameraman engages police who question whether he's involved in a vehicle stop. Without hesitation, he asserts his rights, asking the officer to identify himself. The officer tries to brush it off, saying the number is very visible, but the cameraman presses, requesting verbal confirmation and refusing to give his own name. It's polite but firm, a clear statement of boundaries right from the start. This interaction sets the tone. The man filming isn't intimidated, and he wants accountability from the very first minute.
Are you local resident, sir? I'm only just curious after that.
Sorry?
Are you a local resident?
Are you asking a lot of questions, Constable?
Pardon?
You're asking a lot of questions.
It's my job to do that, mate. Just inquisitive.
What,
Just
just...
nothing military says. I
had the raspberry. I've had the raspberry. I'm alright to get up and put it down there. I'm alright to get up and put it down there. I think I've thought over that corner if it I put some beard wax on mine this morning.
Did you? What beard wax do you use?
Do you know what? I can't even remember I've had it that long.
Yeah. I'll just find it.
It's not done fuck all law, is it?
I'll tell you what, you've achieved it when you've got that.
No, I'm not taking piss, mate.
I'll tell you what that looks like, listen, I'm not being a cunt at all, it looks like end of a wire brush.
That's it.
I
I know that. I know that.
You
But
do?
you can't grow beard.
I
so
envy
about
it. I envy
Yeah.
it because I get patches inside.
Listen, that's not even
Why
being
not?
rude, it looks like end of a
Yeah,
wire brush.
see patches inside there.
It's probably extreme there. Persevere.
Conversation drifts into something more suspicious as small talk turns into questions about an item one officer comments on, suggesting it might be the end of a wire brush. What starts as friendly chat suddenly feels like probing, a subtle check to see if there's anything incriminating. The cameraman stays composed, pushing back on assumptions in a calm, straightforward way. It's quiet tension, a moment where harmless talk becomes an implied accusation, revealing how quickly a routine interaction can shift in tone.
Yeah, no bullshit. I just can't. Yeah. He thinks I'm taking piss. I'm not taking piss, honestly, mate. Yeah.
He's not taking piss. You jump out of a fucking car on a Friday afternoon with that. Fuck me. Bit of banter between his hands, isn't it? I'm fucking killing. He's going to go on about the sock. Won't go for the sock. That's personal.
I won't take any banter for anyone who's got a hole in the sock and they're walking around with the toe hanging out.
I've got holes in my sock, but I keep them as work socks.
It's fine, mate.
I keep my work socks separate to
you
me.
been working today?
Yeah.
Have you? You just finished work?
Look, I've been changed. I've been at my mum's house.
Where'd you work, mate?
I got changed there.
Where'd you work?
Scaffolder.
Alright.
Advanced scaffolder. Advanced scaffolder. Offshore. You know, advanced scaffolding, shore work. You know what scaffolding? Yeah, yes, it's scaffolding. Advanced scaffolding. Shore work.
Yeah, well, you can't leave yet. We're just going to wait for someone else to turn up. But by all means, jump in if you like. Grab a seat.
Yeah, no, I'll hang about that.
Nothing better to do on a Friday afternoon?
Sorry?
Music, like conversation and everyday remarks, float around while officers keep hanging near the cameraman, creating a waiting game atmosphere. They ask about work, where he lives, and when he got changed. All seemingly harmless questions, but layered with curiosity and silent assessment. Tension is subtle. Nothing is actually happening, yet it feels like anything could happen. This section builds suspense through stillness, capturing that uncomfortable quiet space between normal conversation and potential confrontation.
Nothing better to do?
No.
Wow, what's wrong with this?
Well, if lockdown's getting lifted, I know I'd like to be.
Where would you rather be?
Somewhere not on the street recording.
Would you not rather not be pulling these guys?
I'm at work, yeah.
Huh? I could find something better to do if I'm working. Huh?
You WhatsApp back at night, do you?
Pardon?
You WhatsApp back at night times. Bit of editing on there.
A bit of editing. I might even make love at the same time, you never know.
Wow, what a sight that would be.
Lovely that, isn't it?
No, not really.
No.
What the images I've got in my head.
Is it? What images are there?
Horrendous. Anyway, I'd love to engage you with your little YouTube, FaceTube video, but I'm going to have to...
FaceTube.
yeah.
Anyway, you just interact with me. What's your call number, officer?
I mean, it's big enough on the front.
Well,
Yeah.
I might have disabilities, mate.
Okay,
Could you tell me, please?
it's right there for you.
You can't tell me, no.
It's right there.
Huh?
Sure you can
Can't
zoom
read,
in,
mate.
your camera. You
Can't read, no.
You can play it back on your camera then.
Huh?
You can play it back on your camera. It's right there. Can you get off my van, please? Perfect. Thank you very much.
Good manners. Keep them up.
Oh, thanks for your advice.
Yeah, good advice, that.
Yeah. We go away for 10 minutes. Someone else. You can jump in if you want. Or someone engage me somehow.
Yeah, see what it is, mate. Whenever you get pulled.
A sarcastic remark from an officer, nothing better to do on a Friday night, shifts the energy sharply. The cameraman responds with wit, but then moves straight to the issue of identification, asking for the officer's caller number. Rather than saying it out loud, the officer tells him to read it, even after the cameraman says he might have disabilities. The officer remains stubborn, and then physically asserts control with "Can you get off my van?" This moment highlights the power struggle in subtle actions and evasive responses, showing how quickly politeness can become authority-flexing
You gotta film everything, because you can't trust them.
Well, he's just found some clip bags out of his own pocket, probably from peak he was on overnight, and tried saying he wasn't care.
That's what I'm saying. So that every time you get pulled off police, just film everything, mate, because
Well, you can't trust them.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. See, like that guy there, he's making funny remarks because he's not happy.
He's meant to be an officer of the law, though.
Yeah, he's not happy because I'm filming in a public space. So
You're
what?
allowed to, it's not illegal what you're doing.
It's not illegal. Well, what I'm saying is he's not happy because you can tell by his remarks. Yeah. So that's why he says there'll be nothing better to do on a Friday night.
Yeah.
But if it happens with you lads here and it goes wrong,
We've not even been pulled. We just went to stop here, and he's just come round the side of us.
yeah. Well, that's what I said. If it goes wrong, you know I've got it on camera. Yeah. But it looks like it looks like it's going to plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, there's too much corruption going on.
Yeah, the awkward for a quick take lunch.
I don't think it's law as far as I'm aware, but typically it's very people get law.
Yeah, but that's what I've seen. That if I've heard or read up on it, you know what I mean? Yeah.
No, I don't think so. You're not going to do it.
The cameraman turns toward the others present and explains exactly why he films police. Because, in his words, you can't trust them. He claims officers sometimes find items that could come from break-ins and warns that sarcastic comments often show discomfort with being recorded. He talks bluntly about corruption and the value of having video proof things go tits up. This part transforms the encounter from a simple recording into a mission statement, emphasizing why documenting police interactions matters.
Where you say, I read you right, so, where you say, do you understand? Apparently, does it mean you understand? It means you start reading. That, so if you read up on Veronica Chapman, Court of Law and stuff like that, but you see what I mean, like legislation, I spoke to a person.
Yeah, I got a funny feeling my man's gonna pull the COVID on me in a minute.
When you get a caution and at the end you say, "Can you understand what it means?" Because you go for a criminal offence, you have to understand the caution because it's for your protection. So if you go, "No, I don't understand," then the caution is broken down into 3 parts. So then we would then explain it to you.
See you later, my friend.
See you later. Oh, we're friends, are we?
Right, it's just a polite term.
Eh?
It's just a polite term.
You know you don't mean it.
Why not?
Huh?
You've been quite reasonable. Did you say not?
Yeah, we have been reasonable, yeah. I would say that, Constable, yeah.
Thank you.
But I will say, this guy here, when he speaks, oh, have you nothing else better to do on a Friday? He wouldn't say that to BBC, would he? You know what I mean? It's just your colleague here.
Okay.
You know, oh, have you nothing else better to do on a Friday? He's being funny, you know that. That's if I said to you, ER officer, have you nothing else?
Conversation shifts into legal territory, with talk of legislation and whether someone might get detained. The cameraman even suggests he thinks someone might try to cuff him soon, hinting at the possibility of escalation. Instead of reacting aggressively, he keeps the discussion calm and focused, calling out the officer for saying there was nothing better to do. He points out that such remarks wouldn't be made to mainstream media like the BBC and insists that if police are acting legitimately, filming shouldn't bother them. It's a controlled confrontation that reveals tension, hypocrisy, and a fight for mutual respect.
It's better to do than just go around trying to pull people over. Well, you've got a valid reason to do it, in whatever. If someone's committing a crime or doing what they're doing, and if you're pulling someone over for a criminal offence and it's legit, right?
Yeah, under no traffic act we can stop.
Or what have you? Then it's rightly so.
Yeah.
So if someone comes and films it,
Yeah, I don't know what interaction you've had with him, but we've had a positive interaction. Hopefully that'll leave a lasting impact on your day. All right.
Yeah.
I've
All
got
right.
to go now, but look after yourself.
Yeah. You take care. Yeah.
All the best.
All the best.
Yeah, well, it's old school, isn't it? Yeah, it's the old school, isn't it? You're welcome. No problem at all.
Cheers, fellas. See you later, Basha.
See you in a bit. I don't think we're going anywhere yet, are you?
Hey?
Oh, can you? All right, son. See you later then. I'll have a look. I'll have a read on it. Don't you worry.
Inform yourself,
I will. Next time I see you, I'll quote you some Veronica Freeman stuff.
I hope you do.
Chapman stuff either.
Well, I tell you what, you're not seeing me again.
Do you think?
I hope not.
Hey, I'll make a commission.
I hope. No, don't make it your mission.
Right, take these boys.
Boss.
You take care, guys. Yeah. Respect.
We're not
Do you-
going to go yet.
You're not allowed to go now. Bloody hell.
He did it. I told him, guys, it's fuck off.
Yeah. Always film it, guys. When you get pulled, film it. Because if it goes tits up.
Things soften with friendly farewells and banter about uniforms, looks, and seeing each other again. The cameraman offers advice to the public, reminding everyone to record police stops so they have proof if anything goes wrong. He plugs his YouTube name, encouraging people to find the footage online. The atmosphere is light here, a peaceful turn after earlier tension, showing that not every encounter ends in conflict and that respect can exist even in challenging situations.
You've got an account then.
Do you know why they play with goal? Because you're there.
Yeah, of course. If you want to see it on YouTube, yeah, look on Reggie Photo, yeah. Reggie Photo.
Why are you putting me on YouTube? You don't say it about me holding me softball, is it?
But anytime you get pulled off the police, honestly,
What's your name? Reggie
just
Porter?
just what you call it. Always document it, because if someone makes a lie, or vice versa, someone gets twisted up the wrong way, you've got an account then, yeah, innit?
They did locals because of it.
Is it?
They just screwed every one of us.
Do you reckon?
If it worked for you. Thank you.
Is it? What was the reason for the pull anyway?
Nothing.
Nothing. Just a routine pull.
So you speeding. You weren't speeding.
Weren't speeding.
You weren't speeding at all.
You're joking.
You weren't speeding at all. You weren't speeding at all.
Weren't speeding.
Followed.
And they're not letting you go, no. How you doing, all guys? Are you being have you asked him if you're being detained or not? Because if you're not being detained, you're free to go, you know.
He's just said he wants to do the invoice. None of us have been detained. He's not sure where we're actually.
Ask him for us.
Yeah, that's down to you guys. You've got to task whether or not you.
Yeah, he's sparking us to get
Yeah.
detained now. If you say something to him by now, he drove off.
Yeah. Because if you're not being detained, you've got the freedom to go.
Final section returns to serious advice, urging people to document everything in case someone lies or twists the story. Suddenly, a remark about officers not letting you go now brings the tension back, suggesting the situation for others involved may not be over. The cameraman checks whether they've asked about their status, leaving the video without a clear resolution. It ends on real-world uncertainty, reminding viewers that police encounters don't always wrap up neatly when the camera cuts off.